Joshua Zirkzee has revealed Bruno Fernandes told him to savour the moment after ending his goal drought in Manchester United's 4-0 win over Everton at Old Trafford on Sunday. Making his first start in the Premier League since September, Zirkzee helped himself to a brace, scoring either side of half-time, to score for the first time since United's 1-0 win over Fulham on the opening night of the season in August. Operating as the number 9, Zirkzee put United 2-0 up just before half-time when Fernandes teed him up to convert from inside the 18-yard box. You could sense the outpour of emotion from the Dutchman as he raced away to celebrate just his second goal in United colours. And he admitted post-match that Fernandes told him to savour the moment. "There is no better stadium to score in," Zirkzee told MUTV. "I wanted to enjoy the moment, and Bruno told me to take my moment as well. But I think I moved a little bit too quick back to the players for the restart. It is a nice feeling scoring in front of these fans." Zirkzee was a surprise inclusion in United's attack after Rasmus Højlund scored twice against Bodo Glimt in midweek. Having helped himself to a brace of his own, however, Amorim is getting a tune out of all of his attackers. "I think what Amorim asked for from the strikers is something very different to what me and Rasmus are used to," Zirkzee admitted. "We are just trying to adapt very quick and do what he expects of us." Having won 2 of their first 3 matches under Amorim, Zirkzee admitted the players are enjoying life under the new boss. He added, "Good. We are bonding really good. There are some strong connections. We all just want one thing, and that is to be better every day and be back to top level in the league. There are some good spirits." Manchester United will be aiming to make it back-to-back wins under Ruben Amorim this weekend. The Portuguese coach earned his first victory as Red Devils boss midweek. United sealed a 3-2 victory after coming from behind against Bodo Glimt at Old Trafford. Having been held by Ipswich in his debut Premier League game, Amorim now has a chance to seal his first league win. They welcome Everton to Old Trafford on Sunday. And while the new manager will be keen to focus on his Premier League commitments, he already appears to be putting thought into the upcoming transfer window. With all that said, take a look at the latest news from Old Trafford. Manchester United conducted a scouting mission in midweek as they aim to add to their attacking options. The Red Devils have been linked with a move for Eintracht Frankfurt star Omar Marmoush. And according to Tipsbladet, United scouts were watching him during the German side's Europa League clash with Midtjylland. Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, Tottenham, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Villarreal and FC Köln were all scouting him. Marmoush shone once again with a goal and an assist. It is just the latest standout performance across a season in which he has scored 15 goals and notched 11 assists in all competitions. Amid their interest in Marmoush, Marcus Rashford has been told to improve on 3 things. Ex-Liverpool star Mark Lawrenson said, "For Rashford, he doesn't look like the same player he used to be, and I have no idea why. I'm sure Manchester United are trying everything for him, but he doesn't look as quick as he used to. His finishing isn't the same, and his overall attitude doesn't seem positive." The problem for Amorim is that his other 2 strikers, Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee, don't seem ready, so he had no choice but to play Rashford through the middle. Now the manager has seen one game, he'll have a better idea of some of the problems, so it's now his job to fix it, but he needs to get Rashford firing. On the topic of forwards, United could be set to hand rivals Man City millions if they sign one of their other targets. Reports have claimed that the Red Devils are keeping a close eye on Ipswich forward Liam Delap. It is suggested that City inserted a 20% sell-on clause into the deal that took him to Portman Road. Pep Guardiola's side also have first refusal should they want to sign him back. Delap has shone for Ipswich so far this season. The 21-year-old has scored 6 goals in 12 Premier League appearances. New Leicester City manager Ruud van Nistelrooy will be watching on as interim Ben Dawson takes charge against Brentford in the Premier League after agreeing to join the Foxes. Incoming, Ruud van Nistelrooy will have a watching brief when Leicester City travel to Brentford on Saturday. Former Manchester United striker Van Nistelrooy was confirmed as Steve Cooper's replacement on Friday, but the appointment was not made in time for him to take charge against Thomas Frank's Bees. Ben Dawson will assume interim charge instead. And asked yesterday to describe his approach, the coach said, "We take a bit of everything." I think there were good elements in how Steve was getting the team to play, but there are areas to improve. Van Nistelrooy was unbeaten during 4 games in interim charge of United following the sacking of Erik ten Hag. But former Leicester and Arsenal striker Alan Smith has already written off the Dutchman before he gets going in the East Midlands. "I don't see Ruud van Nistelrooy and Leicester as a good match," Smith told Megadice.com. "I feel as though his mind would be elsewhere on the bigger jobs available if he were to do well." He used to be a big-time player, and you carry that attitude through as a coach. He got good experience at PSV Eindhoven, winning a few domestic cups. He has been an assistant with the Netherlands national team, and he impressed whilst he was interim manager of Manchester United. I just wouldn't say he was the right man for Leicester at this stage. Meanwhile, Dawson has said some players have been reprimanded after a video leaked of them next to a board reading "Enzo, I miss you" during their Christmas party in Copenhagen last weekend. While the players were allowed to attend the night out in Denmark, appearing to laugh at a sign referencing former manager Maresca on the same weekend Cooper was sacked has been deemed disrespectful. "The time off was scheduled," Dawson said. "The players are entitled to do what they want with that time off. The particular issue has been dealt with internally, and we've all moved on from it. They've had that key message from the club that what's gone on was not acceptable, and we need to move on. All eyes have since been on training well and putting in a performance tomorrow."